There's an excitement about taking a step into a new experience, into something that we've not done before. And that excitement can propel us forward into the enjoyment of it, or we can kind of step back and go, oh, I'm not sure about that. And it's a little bit scary, it's a little bit too scary, and we don't do it. But as long as we're thinking, I'm going to learn something new every day, the experience doesn't have to be huge. It's just about the learning process and keeping the learning going. And so it can be a smaller thing. It can be going to a seminar and listening to something, taking down some notes. It can be learning something from the way that somebody else is behaving or the way that they are doing something. So we're learning, we're listening, we're being aware. And so on this video, what I want to bring to your attention is the awareness of ourselves within the world that we're in. So what is happening? How are people reacting? What are their emotions telling you? What is their body language telling you? What is the way that they react telling you? I did a speech yesterday, and it was at a business networking meeting. And there was one lady there for the very first time. I was talking about beliefs and talking about money, the beliefs around money specifically. General was the beliefs, and specifics was the money. And she said, I have this belief that everybody is showing up authentically and honestly, and they're doing the best that they can. And yet, so that's what I expect them, that's how I expect them to show up, and that's how I behave with them. And yet, the results recently, she said, haven't shown that to me. They have been this kind of person over here when I first met them. And then when I met them in another situation, they seem to have changed completely. And I'm expecting this authentic person to come along to this meeting with me because it was her business she was talking about, specifically for this one event that had happened. And they are totally different. They're like, this person over here was person one, and although they're the same person over here, Jekyll and Hyde, completely different. And so she, but I'm expecting them and I'm behaving like they're going to be the same person, and yet that's throwing me. So the results are off. And so that's affecting the beliefs I have. Should I start to change my belief? So I said, no, don't change your belief. They're just coming to you in their drama triangle. They're coming to you as a victim and they want you to be their hero. And if you can't make it work in a snap, because they're not what they're expecting, what their expectations are, is that you're not going to be able to make it work and you're going to turn out to be a villain as well. Because she was dealing with money, around money for them, and helping them to keep the money that they had and work with the money that they had and to be able to gain more. So they were generally in unfortunate situations. So this is what they were coming to her in. So their expectations were different than her expectations. So not everyone's going to be like that. So it's understanding that in the first place. The second thing to understand is that when we have those beliefs, they're good beliefs to have. If we start to change those ones, we're not going to pull the ones towards us that do behave in that good way, that and the results that we get are, oh, this person was nice over here and they're nice over here, right? So we want to keep those. So I said, start looking for the instances in your life where you meet somebody for the second time or the third time and you think, yeah, they're exactly the same person as I remember them being the first time I met. So look out for those. There will be more of those than these couple of things that have happened over recent times. So she's really taken that on board, and it was a really good example of her learning something new about the way that she can deal with this kind of a situation when it happens, but also to hold on to this belief that people are generally genuine and they're showing up as themselves. A caveat to that is that we often put on a mask. I don't know if you do, but I do put on a mask sometimes. And I pretend something. Not in a bad way, it's just whoever I'm around, I behave differently perhaps with them than I would with a group of friends that I know really well, and I could just be really relaxed and I can be totally me. These people over here I don't know so well, so I'm not going to be totally me because I don't feel comfortable being totally me there. And so we do generally act slightly different within different environments and within different people environment as well. So that's also something to be aware of and learn from. So learning these new things can be that kind of a interaction with somebody. Another thing that I learned was that I loved, and I didn't think I was going to at all. My belief there was that I was not going to enjoy this thing. And when I went and did it, I loved it with a passion. And it was caving. Somebody was going, they were going as a group. Somebody dropped out, and I was asked if I'd like to go along. And I'm like, well, I probably won't actually do the caving bit. I'll just come and see the scenery. Anyway, I was one of the people that went in first so that I had people behind me and people in front of me. And I wanted to go deeper. I wanted to go down further. And it was too dangerous to go down further because there was water down there. So I know that the beliefs can instantly change. And it also takes sometimes over time things change. I had no reason to believe that I wouldn't enjoy caving. It was just something that I thought I probably won't enjoy caving. But I enjoyed this new experience. I've not gone again, but I have looked at going again. So what are those things in your life where you can go, I don't think I'm going to enjoy doing that? And then actually look at it and go, well, I might if I actually tried it. It might be sports. It might be swimming. It might be mountaineering. I don't know what that thing for you is. But what is that thing that you're saying, oh no, I probably wouldn't enjoy that. Probably wouldn't enjoy a classical music concert. I probably wouldn't enjoy watching the marathon. Whatever those things are, let's just lean into those and actually experience them so that we know, yes, we do, or no, we don't. Learning more every day is a wonderful thing. There'll be another video coming up on screen, so I'll see you over there. Have an absolutely awesome day. Bye for now.